Hello everyone, and this video is in response to the video I made yesterday, and thank you to all you people who replied, gave me some ideas, and I already tried some. That's what this video is going to be about. But you may be thinking that I've gone off the deep end. I'm very considering not cleaning the brass at all, like Eric Cortina. Just wipe off the neck on the outside before you anneal. We'll be fine. Now, why are we cleaning the brass anyways? Well, I'll tell you. For me, I don't need to. But if you're a guy who hunts and is out in the field and out in dirt in this, and you eject your ammo onto the ground, pick it up, whatever, it has a chance of getting dirty on the outside net. Yeah, you don't want any dirt inside or outside of your brass when you're sizing it or whatever. Yes, then this video is not for you. But I shoot, pull my bolt back, pull my brass out, and put it back in the case. It never gets dirty. I don't need to clean my brass. What am I doing? I clean out the primer pocket anyways with the primer pocket uniformer tool. And, inside, who cares? I'm not living in there. So anyways, let's take a look at this. And again, let me know what you think, because I'm going to do it. I'm not going to clean my brass. But I'm still going to have to lube it and still going to lube the necks. I might do that with a dry graphite. This way I don't have to clean it out afterwards. And this is the problem, Imperial sizing wax. I gotta use it on the outside, but maybe not the necks. Then I don't have to worry about cleaning it off the necks, but I'm still gonna have to clean it off the outside. Let's see what happens. All right, let's watch the rest of this video. Okay, so I tried the trick of rice tumbling the brass again to try to clean off the Imperial sizing wax off of the outside of the case and down the neck where I put it. And I tumbled it for 15 minutes, I tumbled it for 30 minutes, I tumbled it in shorter. No matter which one. So I'm going to take my borescope down here and I'm going to show you what I got. So we're inside the neck now. See all those tiny white particles? There's a bigger one there. That is all minuscule pieces of rice. Okay, so this is not gonna work. So now I'm gonna take this brass and I'm gonna make a bucket of hot water, warm hot water. I'm going to put some of the solution in it, the cleaning solution that I used for wet tumbling, and I'm just going to swish them around in there and rinse them out, swish them around, rinse them out, let them dry, and we'll take a look again. But look at all the pieces left in there. These are little minute pieces of rice that I'm sure can get bound up in there. Now, I'm not going to go back to wet tumbling, but it looks like no matter what, I'm going to end up having to go through the steps of wetness, which I don't, and drying, which I don't. And one more thing I can think about is not cleaning the brass at all. Now, there's someone named Eric Cortina. He doesn't clean his brass. And I'm starting to decipher in my head, why am I cleaning it anyways? What the hell do I care what it looks like? Okay, I'm going to lube the necks. I'm going to brush the necks as normal. I may not clean it all. We're going to see where I end up with this. Okay, I'm back. So after all that, my decision is, and I will let you know how it goes, I am not going to clean the brass. I will wipe the necks as I'm annealing them. As I grab a piece, I'll wipe it off, put it in an annealer. Okay, so that saves the whole step of cleaning the brass. Now, I'm still going to have to lube the cases, which I will use Imperial sizing wax to lube the cases. But on the necks, I'm going to try it not lubing them. But I know it's going to be tough sizing them because that mandrel is going to be dragging through there. I'll try it a couple times with none on a couple pieces of brass. And then I also have this, the Imperial dry lube. I got it, you know, the media beads and the dry lube, which I can keep refilling the media beads. I'll dip the necks in there. I remember this was messy. And after you size, you're going to have to wipe off the cases anyway. So I'm not going to get rid of that. I'm still going to have to wipe the cases off. So I'll use, you know, my rags. These microfiber rags. I got to wipe off the cases anyways. So there'll be some lube left inside, but it's the dry media. I'm not going to worry about it. It might be good for seating also. So I will keep you posted on how that works. And if that works out better and I get more consistency, I think that's where I'm going to stay. But got to try it to see. And if that does do it, I will change the steps for reloading and re-upload those onto the website so you can all download that and be refreshed with the new improved way. All right, thank you very much, and I hope this helps. If you liked or learned something from this video, please hit the like button, and please also hit the subscribe button and the notifications to be notified of all my new videos. This QR code will take you to my website store where I sell the brackets, t-shirts, and basically anything else that I don't use anymore. You never know what's going to be there, so check often. There is also a wealth of information there. Thank you for watching.